Disclaimer, guys, this is not a video trying to have a debate about Christianity versus atheism or anything like that. So I'm not looking for any crap in the comment section, although I know you're going to do it anyway, attacking my faith, attacking the faith of the kid in this video, or any of that. This is just me calling out Issac Butterfield for being a jackass and a bully to someone, making his video seem like it's about one thing, kid acting like Steve Irwin and being an idiot around animals, and disguising it like that with the title, when in reality it's completely about him being a Christian and Issac just being a bully in that regard. This is not about religion, even though it is covering Christianity. I don't care what your beliefs are. I love and respect everyone as long as they're respectful to me. So do not make this an attack on Christianity. Do not make this an attack on atheism. Just view this video for what it is, me calling out Issac Butterfield for being a bully to a Christian who's doing nothing wrong except stressing some animals out, which I do agree is wrong. Thank you.
It was this admiration for Steve Irwin that made me think, as soon as I saw that some motherfucker in America has fucking stolen his identity, it fucking pissed me off to the core, ladies and gentlemen, and we need to address it right bloody now. Not only does he pretend to be Steve Irwin, but he's a full-on evangelical, born-again, no sex before marriage, don't touch yourself, you'll go to hell fucking now Christian dude.
You know, Editing Gabe here, I want to figure out why in the world is somebody waiting till marriage such a bad thing? Why is it that Issac, who constantly says, as long as you're not hurting anybody, do whatever the hell you want to do, why does he constantly make fun of Christians for wanting to wait till marriage to have sex? And he always seems to do it in a bullying way. Just does not add up to me. If he's not hurting anyone, why does it matter?
He's a preacher, he carries on to people all the time, and I needed to find out more about this real life cock smoker.
Editing Gabe again. This kid preaches on his own TikTok page, where you're allowed to say whatever the heck you want to. He goes from when he delivers pizza and politely asks people if they know about God. The worst thing you can say is that it's corny and it's cheesy. Anything else is over the top. So Issac going after this kid for doing what the Bible says and following his faith, that is just bullying 100%. And you're going after this person because he's a Christian. When again, as I say later on in this video, it's supposed to be about him, quote, stealing Steve Irwin's legacy. That comment, that clip that you just saw, basically is the entirety of the video. He talks less about the kid and dealing with animals and less about him being the so-called American knockoff Steve Irwin than he does about his Christianity, which he's all about attacking his faith, all about going after his faith, all about doing all this garbage, you know? And that annoys me. I'm okay with people making jokes about Christians. I've laughed at Issac's jokes that he's made poking fun at Christians. I don't mind that. If I can make jokes about atheists, they can make jokes about Christians. But I always view that as lighthearted fun, you know, poking them with the elbow, jabbing them with the elbow, and laughing with them, instead of actually, you know, being a jerk. And he's always said, I don't hate anyone, but this video comes off as so mean-spirited, so hateful. It's not even funny, attacking his beliefs, saying that going to church is like going to Arbonne, like an Arbonne meeting, which is a multi-level marketing thing, and just completely bullying him for no reason. And the comment section is full of people who think the same way. There are a lot of people, of course, siding with Issac, going on about, you know, the Steve Irwin part, because that's the title of the video, but a lot of people are pointing out how, you know, what Issac did is complete bullcrap. Like, let's take a look at some of the comments. This person said, from a Christian perspective, this person right here said, from a Christian perspective, Dave is actually following the Bible more faithfully than most people. At least he's real and authentic. And C. Whitaker, this idiot right here, says, okay, Bible thumper. This individual responded with, as an atheist, I can't stand people like you. Live and let live, and don't forget to get bent. And more people responded to Whitaker, saying, he didn't say he was a Christian or tell everyone else they must be. It's just a weak and easy way to go after someone who has Christian beliefs as opposed to Judaism or Islamic beliefs, because it won't get you taken down on this crappy platform. Someone said a little cringy how he does it, but he's trying. Can't diss a dude for that. And then, of course, mocking the Christianity, a woman. And there's more. This person said, I get criticizing the stuff with snakes and reptiles, but you spent most of that video just angry at the fact he was a Christian and held Christian beliefs. You were acting like a vegan having a go at a meat eater. Get over yourself. Not everyone has the same beliefs as you. And that's exactly true. I've never spent my time constantly harping on an atheist for being an atheist. Now, if an atheist is getting a stick up his butt and acting like he's holier than thou and better than a Christian, then I do go after them. But that's only as a defense. Issac spent his time acting with the very vegans he gets all pissed off about. It's amazing. Here's a comment that amazed me. It's okay to be a Christian or any belief system, but people that force their religious beliefs down people's throats annoy me. Where did this kid force his beliefs down anyone's throats? He has his own TikTok page. He posts his own views, his own perspective, his own opinions on life on his TikTok page. That's what he does. He has every right to do that. Why is that a thing? Like, he's not shoving his beliefs down anyone's throats. You don't like it, don't watch it. You do realize that if he asks you if you believe in God, you can say, no, I don't, and just kindly walk off. It's not shoving your beliefs down someone's throat if you simply ask the question. If he pursued you when you said you weren't interested, that is forcing your beliefs. But no, he's not forcing his beliefs, dude, not from what I can see. This person right here I like. They said, kind of feel like you went after a good dude. Sure, he's a little weird with the weird and God-fearing, but there are far worse dudes to tear apart than this dude. There are. I don't see this kid as being bad. Should he do what he's doing? I don't think so. I really don't. I think he's stressing the animals out. I don't think it's necessarily good for the animals. But do I think he's meaning harm by it? I don't really think so. I truly don't. I just don't. This one video is where I think Isaac completely bullies a dude for just living his life. This was a pointless video just to go after someone's Christianity. This comment says, I always love watching your content, but in this instant, I think your strong criticisms against Christianity in this video wasn't necessary. Don't get me wrong. This American guy's methods are corny, and his Erwin doppelganger act is crap. But anyways, with the Christian side of things, he's just trying to spread what he loves and thinks is good. And it doesn't harm or hurt anybody. Most of all, I don't know what your experiences are in real life with Christian people and what's made you have a direct disrespect or tainted view on religion, but I don't think a comic take on it is enough to cover up your negativity on the subject. But then again, you're the Buttsmarn, and you say the most outrageous stuff all the time, LMAO. I just don't think comedy is a good enough excuse to take the piss out of Christians in the way you did in this particular video. And saying that no one knows if your intentions were more than just comical. Let's take a look at the responses. I agree. I doubt he would say these things about Judaism or Islam. Exactly. Felt the same way, honestly. Like, for this video, he really went ham on the religion compared to most vids. Well, that's how I see it anyway. Those other times, it barely bothered me. But this one, I was like, damn, Buttsmarn, a little aggressive. Are we in this vid today? Someone responded, yeah, lol, Mr. Butterfield has done similar type of things in other vids, but more jokingly. I mean, he's mocking Steve and shoving Christianity down everyone's throats, but I agree. He may have gotten a little bit carried away. As I said, the guy's methods are corny, like going around delivering pizza and trying to preach out of the random, but yeah, there are worse things in life. I mean, yeah, but it feels like a light form of spreading fate compared to what others have done. I'd honestly rather have that than him yelling it across town with a megaphone. Still corny, but not the worst I've seen. And that's my whole point here, guys. That's my whole point. A lot of people, I'm sure a lot of people just didn't decide to like or dislike, but there are a lot of people who dislike Isaac's methods of doing this stuff. A lot of them. And I don't understand why Isaac felt the need to do this. He really felt like going ham on this. And it's just disgusting. Do I think that the kid was right for doing what he did with wildlife? No, I don't. But you could have gone on and made a whole video about that. But you chose to go about it the way that you did. This person right here says, I don't know. He doesn't seem so bad, to be honest. I'm not attacking anyone. Actually, first vid, I'm not agreeing with, nah, I'm not a Christian. So even non-Christians are like, Isaac, I don't agree with this video. This is a bad take. You made a bad take, and you did. Everyone makes bad takes. And this is the comment I actually commented on. One person said, I feel like this video should have gone more in-depth on the Steve Irwin side. I wasn't really expecting a video focused on calling his devotion to his faith annoying. Could have talked about how he obviously stressing the animals the hell out. Yeah, I would have been more okay with that and actually would have completely agreed with him on that one. I said, yeah, this annoyed me. I'm a Christian, but follow Isaac cuz my spelling is terrible. I apologize. He seemed fair and most of his stuff seemed like jokes. This was just hateful, even though he said he hates nobody. First ever dislike on a Butterfield vid. And there are more and more comments I could go on and on about, but my main point is this, guys. Isaac treated somebody who seemed like a good person doing a dumb thing like garbage. Like he was beneath them. And that is something that I just can't get behind. At all. And the simple fact that there are people that are even defending this garbage is amazing to me. I'm just like, Why? Why are you doing this? Again, I'm all for jokes about Christians. Make fun of whoever you want to make fun of. Freedom of speech, fully support that. I've even laughed at some of the Christian jokes that Issac's made. But that's because they came off as jokes. This whole video came off as bitter and angry from the very first words he uttered about this dude. And this dude was doing nothing wrong, except for stressing animals out, which is definitely wrong. The animal stressing part is wrong, I want to clarify that. But in terms of him and his other stuff, I don't see anything wrong with what he's doing. I don't see anything wrong with it. You may be perceiving it as him forcing his beliefs down people's throats, but, you know, it's not. He has his own platform, he's doing his own thing, he's not being mean-spirited about things, and he's trying his best to just live his life. And you, Issac, are just being an asshole, and not even in the fun way that we know you for being. You're being a legitimate asshole to someone who doesn't deserve it. And this is my first dislike on the Issac Butterfield video. I cannot in good conscience like this. I'm just pissed. And someone said, I'm going to read this last comment. Hey, Issac, hypothetical question, and people reading this, I guess, I just want to ask an innocent hypothetical question. If this young man was Muslim and preaching Islam, or Indian and preaching Hinduism, etc., would you be making this kind of video about them? I'm honestly interested to know the difference. I agree Mormons and hard preaching in general can be annoying at times, and I too disagree a lot with a lot of their beliefs and views, but I still can't really hate on them for being happy and living their lives as they choose to. Just the same as beliefs in some of these other religions, e.g. polygamy, women's rights, and even LGBTQ plus movement. Am I missing something here? No, you're not missing something here. Issac constantly preaches about being a good MFer. Like, at the end of this video, he said, be a good mother freaker. I'm like, how can you say be a good mother freaker and tell people to be good to one another when you're out here making a video bullying a kid? I don't get it. I don't get that. I like your videos because you just don't give a crap, but you're still joking around. This is a video that just comes off as just being bitter and hateful and mean. There's no reason for that, dude. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, hit the dislike button. Comment down below. Tell me what you think. Subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to see more of my content. And share this video because it tells you how good I make like what you saw. This is Gabe Happy Lovefish production. Signing off. Saying take care and God bless.